You were chosen. Why do you fight?
We can never allow your father to come home.
Sometimes just not giving up is enough.
Episode 3 really is quite dark, and for me, really, really difficult.
Arissa is really starting this kind of emotional, traumatic journey.
Everything that Arissa has done has been for the right reasons and for loving and positive reasons, but now she may be very well fated to destroy all of humanity. She can't escape, she can't stop her destiny, she can't opt out. All she can do is keep moving forward and lie to her dad.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Where have you been all night?
At the heart, it's a father-daughter story about a father desperately trying to save his daughter from a very self-destructive end.
I want a straight answer.
You're a tracker. I know you can find the door.
Episode 3 was nearly a heartbreaker for me because Nolan feels an enormous sense of frustration and then later on powerlessness.
How many people do I have to kill? How big is my debt?
She's kind of lost everything. And I think in that moment, it's gut-wrenching because she realizes there's no way out. No matter what, there is nothing she can do.
Arissa, Bertie?
When Bertie comes over to Arissa, it sets off her belief that actually Urzu is doing something for the greater good. She starts to strongly believe in what Urzu is telling her, and Urzu has a way of pressing all the right buttons. It's kind of the destruction of Arissa in season 2, really, because she becomes almost brainwashed in a way, to the point that it's her and Urzu against everyone else.
I think when Amanda goes to Pottinger for drugs, obviously she feels a kinship with him, but it's out of desperation. I mean, she needs her fix. Amanda's the queen of compartmentalization. I mean, she's created such a pulled together, tough exterior for herself, and yet...
Your pupils are dilated.
Fine! Adreno is, in many ways, her way of numbing the pain of the loss of her sister.
Do you think she's ever coming back?
I fancy Amanda. I just wanted to make sure you didn't have a problem with that.
You know, I was pretty young when I enlisted. Never got a chance to experience high school. But this conversation right here, this is how I imagined it. That scene was the most awkward thing to shoot. The beautiful thing about Jim Murray was he decided to play Pottinger like kind of a really big, spoiled private school boy who's still emotionally around 11 or 12. He's a tween. It's a phenomenal character. I love it.
It all makes sense now. She's got a taste of power, and the Inyasha likes it.
Datek realizes that my wife betrayed me, my wife was trying to keep me a prisoner, and I am now going to reassert myself into my world.
He has great intent to end her.
The scene it needed an intensity, and I don't think that we really spoke to each other that much in between takes. I think we kind of averted our eyes from each other because we actually love each other in real life. So, you know, you don't want that to kind of filter in, and almost you don't want to feel better about it. You want to kind of them to say action, and then you kind of, you know, spring those feelings up.
Alec instantly goes into a protective state of mind and tries killing his father.
I'm not sure what it is, but something clicks, and it's like he comes back out of prison, and then he sort of massacres his family. And then where does Datek stand within Defiance? He comes to his senses.
We all do terrible things to get what we want. The most we can hope for is that what we want is worth the evil we do.
Defiance. All new Thursdays at 8, only on Sci-Fi. Imagine greater.